Hi everybody, it's Norma and I'm here to do an empties video, and this is my what I have been burning in July part 2. I did film part 1 a couple weeks ago, so you can go check that one out. So I have to say I was pretty happy with the majority of the candles that I burnt in the month of July, with only a very few exceptions. I had very little burn issues, tunneling issues, things like that. And I think for the most part that's because I mostly had 2 or 3 wick tumblers. So to start with, I had 2 3 wicks from Yankee Candle. I had one in the scent Honeydew and one in the scent Relaxing Lavender, which is one of my favorites. You know, it's a dupe for Lemon Lavender. You can find these at Home Goods, Marshall's, your outlet store. And if you've never burned a Yankee Candle 3 wick candle, they do take a little bit of time to get a wax pool going. So the first 2 or 3 burns, set aside a few hours, but once they get going, they go pretty quick. I mean, I can get through one of these in a week, similar to a Bath and Body Works candle. And this one I had no problems with. This is in the scent Honeydew, and I absolutely loved it. Loved this scent. It was a strong thrower. I just love the scent itself. I would repurchase again, and I have a few of these. I picked these up at Burlington Coat Factory last summer, and I'm glad I did, because Honeydew is rumored to being discontinued permanently. I don't know if it'll be back next spring, who knows, but at least I have some, so I'm happy about that. And then, of course, I love my Lemon Lavender. This one I did have a few issues with, as you can see. I had a problem from the burn from the beginning because I didn't have time to let it pull out completely, and the wax started to build up on one side. You can see where I had to chop some of it out, and by the time I got around to correcting the problem, it was too late. So other than that, though, through well, I had no issues other than I kind of messed up the burn. And I also had this going in a large jar, and for the most part, no issues. I think somewhere around the midway point, I did have to chunk out a little bit, simply because I wasn't letting it pull out completely. But once I corrected it, I had no issues. You can see on the inside, that is not soot, that is a scorch mark. I had a lighter that was like just crazy, and you're going to see quite a few candles have scorch marks, which is a shame, because it just kind of ruins the look of the candle. And even when I had it in a hurricane, I had a lot of more like clear glass hurricanes that I was using this time around, and I'd have to turn the candle so I couldn't see the scorch mark. But love this scent. What else do I have from Yankee? This one was really the only candle that gave me some problems, and this is one that I picked up at Home Goods, and this is in the scent, where's the, good grief, I can't find the name. Oh, right there. I'm blind. Blue Island Sky, and this is a dupe for Turquoise Sky. And as you can see, I had some tunneling issues. I finally gave up on it. I was ready to give up on it here. It was just a really super slow burner. I mean, I would have it going for hours and hours. Could never get a wax pool going. I never really actually got a full wax pool going till near the end, and by that time I was just tired of babysitting it. So I think I have another one of these, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I love the scent, Turquoise Sky, Blue Island Sky. It's just a beautiful, kind of a salty sea air scent. If you like scents like Ocean Star, what's the new one out, Beach Holiday, Bay Breeze. I mean, it doesn't hold a candle to Bay Breeze. That to me is the ultimate sea salt scent, but it's a milder, softer version of that. And besides having some the burning tunneling issues, I also didn't find it to be very strong, but it could have been because it never had a full wax pull. So I was a little bit disappointed in this one, but oh my gosh, look at that label. Gorgeous. Now another candle, Fresh Cut Roses, one of my favorites, as you guys know. Now this is, let's see if I can see what year this is. I'm having a hard time seeing anything today. I think that's a 2015. I can't see what it is. But anyway, I had very little problems with this. I mean, it burnt good all the way. It was a little bit lighter than I would have liked. And I don't know if it's just because I had... I burnt this candle like a few times now in a row. Maybe I was just getting, you know, oversaturated with it. But it's still very pretty. I had this going initially in, I think I had it in my bedroom, and then I moved it into my bathroom because I was having a hard time getting a scent for it. I know some people were saying that their Fresh Cut Roses was super light this year, the 2015 pour, so I don't know if that's the problem. I hope not, because I just love this scent, and I hope they haven't messed it up, because I do have several more jars of this. I think, no, got a few more Yankees. I had a couple pillars of lemon lavender going, and I have one more that's not quite finished up because I started it a few days after I started this one, so it'll be done in, you know, maybe today, tomorrow at the latest. So this one actually did pretty good. I sometimes have problems with these one-wick pillars. I mean, yeah, they do leave residue because it's the soy wax, not the paraffin wax. But you actually don't see that residue when it's burning. It's just after it cools off you see it. It did pretty good. I think in the beginning I had to center the wicks a little bit on both of them. They weren't quite centered. So I had to... I think on these I used a butter knife. Sometimes I use a tweezer, sometimes I use a butter knife, depending. So I did have to move the wicks once on both of them, but after I moved it, I had no problems with it, and it performed great, did great, so no complaints there. And these are the last of the Yankee candles I had. These are 2 World Journeys. This is in the scent Spas of Thailand. And these were some that I picked up at Home Goods last year. They were, what, $12.99? I think you can sometimes find them for $9.99 still. And this is basically, it reminds me a lot of Sun and Sand, that type of scent. So it was a strong thrower. I mean, I had both of these going. One on its own is pretty strong, but I had 2 going in my great room, and even though I had multiple candles going, I could still pick this one out. It was a really strong scent. I really liked it. After a while, it was like I was ready to be done with it though, but I think I have 1 or 2 more of these left. Spas of Thailand. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did have some wick issues with this. Probably my fault. You can see the scorch marks there. Mambo, no. You know, this is the paraffin wax, but it's 2 wicks. And I was doing, because I was burning a lot of 3 wicks, 2 wick candles, I was having a lot of wick issues because it's a lot of wick trimming. There's a lot more wick trimming than when you have 1 wicks going. And I always seemed to get 1 wick shorter than the other wick, and then that would lead to 1 wick not lighting, or it would light and then it would go out because it was drowning and I wouldn't notice it. So I had to do a little bit of babysitting there for a while till I just decided to leave the wicks a little bit longer, not cut them quite so short, and then the problem kind of corrected itself. But okay, World Journeys Spa of Thailand. And then I had some colonial candles going. I had 2 Cucumber Fresca, and I've talked about this scent, and I reviewed this scent. Beautiful scent, as you can see. No problems burning, no issues. Throw is decent, pretty good. Would I get it again? Absolutely. And I have backups. Oops, sorry. Leeward Lagoon. Another colonial candle. This is in the 8-ounce. Beautiful looking candle. As you can see, no problems with the burn. The scent, you know, people compare it to Yankee Candle's Bahama Breeze. To me, I don't think it's the same. It's along those lines, though. It's kind of a citrusy, I don't know. But I didn't find the throw to be that great on it. I had them in my hurricanes in my dining room. It was like one on each side of the room, mostly for effect. But I kind of wish I had used it in a bathroom so I could actually really smell it, because it was a nice scent, but it just got lost in a big room with the other candles that I had going on. And I had some Kringle candles. These two are from their old style line. This was the one with crystal pillar, and as you can see, no burn issues, no soot. That's scorch marks, people. Provence, one of my favorites. It is discontinued, which I'm really sad about. It's like a lavender with citrus and honey, and it throws like a champ. I mean, I love it, no problems with it whatsoever. And I was burning it with the French lavender, which I was glad I had 2 of them going, because this one didn't have any scent throw whatsoever. I mean, I couldn't even, like, even on the cold, I can barely smell it. And I think this one is discontinued as well. I can't remember for sure, but I don't think either one of these are available anymore. Okay, so we're coming down to the wire. I also had another Kringle candle. Oh, sorry. What you see burning there. And this is in the scent Watercolors, and I'm going to leave that there. This is, I believe the scent itself is still available. However, the style of this was in their daylight style, is no longer available. And it was really light. I had it in my bathroom the whole time, and I could barely smell it until near the end. Near the end, it did start to get a little bit stronger, so when I was in the bathroom, I could smell it. It's just like a fruity, sweet type of smell. It reminds me a lot of the body care products from Bath & Body Works. You know how they have that fruity, sweet, they all seem to kind of smell the same after a while. That's what Watercolors kind of reminded me of. And it's almost done. Yeah, it's almost done. So let me move that to the side. Oh, I had another Yankee candle I forgot about. This was a Pure Radiance that I got last summer, and I don't believe the scent's available any longer. This is in the scent Beachfront, and I don't remember what the notes are, but I remember there was coconut in here, and to me it smells a lot like a toasted coconut, and it almost smelled a little bit like it had like a coconut almond type of note to it, although I don't think there was almond in there, but maybe there was. I don't remember what the scent notes are. It was okay. I mean, it was, I had it in my lamp, and because I like the shape of these Pure Radiance jars in the lamp. But scent itself, it was just like okay for me. I probably wouldn't get it again if it was available. Getting down to, this was, I believe, the only Goose Creek candle I had going, and this was in Old Time Lemonade. I did a review on it, so you can check that out. This was really good. Good scent, good performer, went all the way down. Scorch marks. I did have a little bit of soot near the end. That was because I just kind of let the wicks go and I was, done with it. And last but not least, I did 4 London Tea and Lemon. I did a little haul on these and stocked up on it. I like it, but it's not my absolutely 100% favorite, like, you know, the Southern Sweet Tea, which for me is more of a true rich black tea scent. I just prefer that. But I like the London Tea and Lemon. I have enough of them, so I don't need to go out and get any more unless I like drastically drop the price. But anyway, that is what I have been burning in the month of July. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.